Hey you guys, so it's Gigi and I'm coming at you with the very first ever deboxing, I think that's what it's called. And it's basically where I get a package and I debox it. And so clearly my package is from Sephora. So Sephora is doing a Disney collection line, which I'm sure most of you know. It's a series of Disney princess where it's the collection of makeup, but you never know which princess is going to come out. So the first princess to come out was Cinderella. She was volume 1. And the second princess to come out was Jasmine, and she's volume 2. I didn't bother to get Cinderella because I don't like Cinderella. I think she's highly overrated, and it's annoying that she's like one of the most popular Disney princesses, and she's only a princess by marriage, whereas princesses that are biological princesses like Ariel and Jasmine are totally underrated. So Princess Jasmine is actually my second favorite Disney princess. My first is a Little Mermaid, so of course I'm really hoping that Sephora, hello, spoiler alert, come out with like an Ariel palette next. Especially since Ariel's coming out on Blu-ray. It's going to be the Diamond Edition. Can't wait to get that. But yeah, so I got some of the stuff from the Princess Jasmine collection. Unfortunately, the compact disc was already done. Like, those were the first things to go. And the thing that you should know about the Disney Princess collection is that they're only opening it to the VIB, the very important beauty insiders first, and then they release it to the general public. So if you hold a Sephora silver card like I do, that means 1, we shop at Sephora way too much, and 2, we get first dibs on the collection, which is actually pretty sweet. So let's get right into this deboxing. Got my handy dandy pen. Now, this collection comes with an array of things. You can get perfumes, you can get eyeliner, which I thought was great. They have an eyeliner set. I thought that was incredibly great because, you know, Jasmine has this amazing cat eye. And so I thought that was great that they came with an eyeliner set. You can get nail polish sets. You can get the palette. You can get a carry-along palette and all the things of that nature. And the actual makeup palette in and of itself, and the compact disc. And I only got 2 things from this collection because they are pretty pricey. So let's get right into this. So right away we see my invoice of what I got. I have some samples here. The first one is Play Sport. Ooh. It smells good, but it smells manly. Like, it smells really good, but it smells like a man's cologne. I don't know if this is supposed to be for females or not. Like, I know if a guy walked by me wearing this, I would definitely have to do like that. So that's one sample. I'm going to have to Google and see if this is a cologne or if this is a perfume, because I'm not really sure. Okay. Then the next sample I have is Murla. Murla? Is that how you pronounce it? Marula? Marula? Ooh. Okay. This one isn't a spritzer like the other one. This one has like the twist cap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this scent at all. So that's a negative. Ooh, and the last thing I got here is Izzy Mayak Le de Isi. I did not take French. I took Spanish. So, I mean, my French is very limited. Ooh, this looks so pretty. Hope it smells as pretty as it looks. I'm going to spray it on the box this time. Oh my god, that smells so good. It's very florally and girly and pretty. Ah, I love it. I must get this. Thank God for samples, right? Alright, so those are my samples. Next, oh, I also get this. Mariska. I think that's Mariska. We invite you to make a fragrance impression with Mariska. This is so pretty. That's pretty. Looks like something I would cut out and like put on my wall. I'm not going to smell that. So, okay. Here we go. Okay. So, look at this. This is the palette. Like, look at how pretty that is. It's so bright and vivid, and it definitely reminds me of Agrabah and all things Aladdin. It says Storybook Palette number 2. It says Jasmine on the side, and it has this really pretty design. And then on the back, I love how they took the magic lamp and put all the shades back here with the colors. And this palette differs from the Cinderella palette, because the Cinderella palette was a palette straight up shadows. This palette actually comes with a bronzer and a blush, which based on other reviews I've heard you can use as shadows as well if you so shall choose. So this is the first thing, and at the very top it says you're only in trouble if you get caught, which I love because that is totally a Jasmine kind of a reference. And then the second thing I got is this Magic Carpet Ride eyeshadow palette, which I thought was really, really cute. And it's this, like this. And at the top it says the very same exact line. And, ooh. The back, it doesn't have the magic lamp showing the colors, but it's still, like, really cute. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to open this up. Open, and I'm really excited. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is utterly gorgeous. Look at this. This is gorgeous, and it's 3D. Like, this is very 3D. You can hear my fingers running over it. Look at the curvatures. I love the fact that it has all these curvatures in the design. The curvatures make it very feminine, and Jasmine has a whole lot of curves, as you can see. So the box in and of itself is just very sultry and sensual and very feminine, and I love that. And then right here it says Disney Volume Book 2. So you can keep this and stand it up like this with your palettes, like I do some of my bigger palettes. And it looks really cute because it looks like a little storybook. It has this tassel right here for you to pull out. And the back has what reminds me of Jafar, just the fire. And it says Storybook Makeup Palette, and it just tells you the net contents that are included. So you get 15 shadows, 1 blush, 1 bronzer, and it tells you the ounces and grams of the makeup. So, and right here on the front, it says you're only in trouble if you get caught, which is the staple, oh my god, the staple quote for this palette. So in order to open up the palette, we're going to pull this. So here's the thing. While it's not immensely hard to pull it out, it's not immensely easy either. So what I would recommend is like really kind of holding it like this and pulling it, and then once you get the rest of the palette out, just pull it from the rest. It might hold on to the lasso a little bit longer because I don't see this lasso staying quite long. So it comes completely out. I have this cute little booklet kind of thing. And then it has a plastic cover on it, which I absolutely love. And we're going to remove this. And it's very thick. It's not thin. I hate it when it's thin. This is really thick and well reinforced. Love that. And here's your palette. And as you can see, there's a little cutout here. In case you're wondering, it's because you can pop the palette out. And it's magnetic, so you can put it in a Z palette, which is really awesome. And then what you can do is you can take this beautiful maroon velvet kind of casing, and you can actually use this as a jewelry box if you so shall choose. Or you can just keep it there and keep your makeup in it, which is probably what I'll end up doing until I run out, and then I'll find another way of using this. So the colors here are amazing. They're vibrant. They're beautiful. I mean, look at these blues and the oranges. These are just such beautiful toned colors. And they're very shimmery. There isn't too many matte colors I'm seeing right now. Actually, I'm only seeing about 3 matte colors. And the rest of them have some kind of a sparkle. Some more than others, but nonetheless, some sort of a sparkle. So I'm going to show you the colors for you. So this very first one is called Blue Oasis. And if you see it, it kind of reminds you of the color of Jasmine's outfit. The second one is called Trust Me. Okay, hold on. Let me just try and do this a little bit differently. There we go. The third one, this color is called Abu. This color is called Alia Babwa. I love it. This one is called Sultana. I don't know. This next one is called Sand in the Glass. This beautiful yellow right here is called Cave of Wonders. We move over here, and you have Cosmic. You move to this beautiful purple. It's Master. And then you have this other beautiful blue over here, which is Friend Like Me. Now we're going to move it down to the third line. Okay, and you have this beautiful blue, which is Lapis. Move it over to another beautiful blue, which is Mystical Wonder. Then you move it over here to this burnt kind of orange called Raja, which was Jasmine's tiger. Then you come over here and you have Arabian Sunset, which I just think is such a gorgeous color, gorgeous pink. And then right here, this pretty, pretty brown is called Bazaar. And then down here, you have, this one is the blush, and it's called Thrilling Chase. And this one is the bronzer, and it's called Golden Sands. So you have some really pretty colors here. And I've seen a lot of people do this, doing swatches and things of that nature. And I definitely think that some of the colors, from what I've seen, because I've seen people do swatches with their fingers, and I've seen people do swatches with their brushes. Now, if you follow me on here and you've seen me do videos and things like that, like tutorials, you know that I like to use my fingers. And I find that the people that use their fingers to show the swatches, they had a much brighter outcome first time around than with the brush. Because with the brush, they had to keep caking it on, whereas when they use their fingers, they were able to get one clean swatch right away. So I'll show you, for example, let's do the Arabian Sunset. I'll do a swatch with my finger. So that's what it looks like on my finger. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Okay, so that's the swatch with my finger. Now I'm going to take one of my brushes, and I'm going to put it on my brush. I'm going to put it on my brush. And I'm not using a particular brush. This is just an e.l.f. shadow brush. Ooh. So you see the difference? So I know for a fact, and you know how I feel, for those of you who follow me, I like to get the most out of my eyeshadows because these things are not cheap. So I would definitely recommend using my fingers or using your fingers. But yeah, these are some absolutely gorgeous colors. For those of you out there who may be darker skinned, this is a really good palette for dark skinned as well. I know that's really a big thing for me, like finding colors that look good on me, because the colors that look good on me may not always look good for colors that are on fair, not fair, but lighter skin people. So this palette is actually really, really good for people that are fair, because Jasmine was fair. So, you know, these colors really pop and look amazing on tanned and darker colored skin. Now, you know, trying to be derogatory and saying that it wouldn't look good on anyone else, just saying that these colors will also complement a dark-skinned person. So I can't wait to do a tutorial because I already have an idea of what kind of a tutorial I'd like to do with some of these shadows. Alright, so that's one. And the last thing that I got was, like I said, first of all, I love this. Let me just show you again, because look right there. It's Aladdin and Jasmine on the carpet. And this video is running so long. I'm sorry, you guys. Alright, so taking it out. Oh, look at this. How gorgeous is that? I just love the details and the accents that's going on with this palette. They're just amazing. I mean, this was thoroughly thought through. I couldn't be any more impressed. So, on the mirror, it says, shut your eyes and take a chance. That's what it says. Ah! I dropped one of my brushes. It says that on the mirror. You can't really see it. But look at these colors. First of all, can we just talk about the brush? I love the fact that this brush comes with like a blending side on this side and then like a shadow kind of thing on this side. I love that. That is so different for something that's not Urban Decay. Again, it comes with a well-reinforced plastic to cover it, and these colors are amazing. Like, look at these colors. Such a wonderful tone. And so the colors are as followed. This color is called Carpet. This beautiful purple is called Wonder by Wonder. This beautiful blue is called Diamond Sky. And this pretty pink, yes, this pretty pink is called Splendid. So this is just an amazing palette. And on the back, it tells you the colors and it gives you the net content as well. So I'm going to do the same experiment that I did with the other palette to see which one I would prefer. I'm going to do the Diamond Sky. I'm going to use my finger first. Look at how just bright it comes on my finger. I'm going to put that right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at how bright and vivid it is. Now I'm going to take, once again, my my Sephora shadow brush, and I'm going to, see, you see when you use your finger, you get so much more. I mean, they're really well pigmented. It's just that when it comes to using a brush, you're not getting as much pigmentation on your applicator as you do with your fingers. So this is definitely another product in which I would be using my fingers for without a shadow of a doubt. So all in all, I am pleasantly pleased with my my Jasmine collection. Like I said, there's so much more things you can get with the Jasmine collection, perfumes, everything. These are just the things that I chose to get because, like I said, they're pricey. The palette is $55, and this little quad palette is $30. The compact disc was $20, and the eyeliner set is $42. The nail polish set, I think, was $24. You have to go on Sephora to get the exact prices. But with things like this, especially if it's not a Disney princess that you're really into, or you're not 100% feeling what's going on in the palettes, I don't recommend that you buy the whole entire collection because it's a lot of money, and you know, you always want to get a bang for your buck. If the Little Mermaid line does come out, I can, however, tell you that I will for a fact be buying every piece of product that has Ariel on it because she is my favorite Disney princess. And based on what I've seen with this palette, just the textures, the quality, the pigmentation, it's fabulous. And I know that the Little Mermaid collection would be equally as fabulous. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry that it's this long. But I hope it encourages you to go out and get the palette and be on the lookout for tutorials. Bye.